Great Sunday night with the end. NBA here on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan.
Here we go.
And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And, of course, Tyrese Halliburton. Team moving on here without him.
And to say the deal changes the look and the feel of this franchise, quite frankly, is stating the obvious, that they are a vastly different team than they were just a few days ago. Obviously looking long-term rather than short.
That's his first personal foul.
Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, you know, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
There's Morant following the score by Indiana. Bain, no good. Over in the corner, Edwards. No good on the triple. We're about 1 minute into the first. Morant surveying the D. Screen by Adams. The drive by Brooks. And the powerful one-handed slam.
John Morant.
And the quickness of Brooks' drive can be overwhelming. Burst inside before the D can react.
It's stolen by Adams. The big dunk at the end of the break.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Smith. Washington. And it's Morant with the rebound.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry. And he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
From deep three-point range, that does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. And there's the drive. And finished off by Morant.
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
And Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own. I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Pass to Brissett. And the rejection by Jackson. Brooks from outside.
2 minutes.
Here's Bain.
The first 2 minutes.
Beyond the arc. Here's Adams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal.
Boy, there's just a brute strength and physicality about Steven Adams. This guy knows his role and plays it to perfection.
Here's Brogdon. Edwards looking it over. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to Brissett. Shot clock at 5. Edwards drives in. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Adams in the corner. Now here's Jackson. Out to Morant. Driving the lane. And finished off by Morant.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
A shot by Brogdon, wide open. Off target from three-point range. Right wing. Memphis moving it around. There's Jackson with the 3. Pacers with the rebound. Outside Edwards. And Doris, we know that Anthony Edwards has given numerous head-turning quotes, but that's just who he is.
That's right. One of the most candid players in the league. Caught some media off guard when he said he saw himself as a football player. But this guy's got big-time personality.
And Anthony Edwards, the top pick of 2020. Not the most polished player early on, but his ceiling is through the roof.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Up in time. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies.
All right, look.
Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter.
For your face maze. Fans, your face maze.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. I've been asked to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow. Kevin?
Love what he's about, David. Thank you.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Stolen by Warren. To the paint. McGee with the block. Now Rubio. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Another shot. Grizzlies with the rebound. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta, where they'll take on the Hawks. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Here's Connaughton. Buries the long-range jumper. Connaughton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Everly with the ball. Rubio outside. Jackson with the screen. 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Taylor. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Pass to Rubio. Everly for 3. Stolen by McGee. And here's Anderson. Down low. Stolen by Jackson. Out to the right wing. Beverly wide open. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Here's Melton. Good on the three-point shot. Melton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Inside, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first
Rose
half.
looking around. Shoots over Rubio. On the clock. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Beverly. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Rubio misses.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And the rejection by Jackson.
Memphis ball. Substitution for your Pacers.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Three-pointer. And it's Connaughton missing. Pacers trailed by 17. Outside Edwards. With the drive. Pass to Washington. From outside, off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Washington. Anderson with the block. Outside Edwards. To the middle. Just 5 to shoot. Brissett, no good. And here are the Grizzlies. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here he goes. Gets it to go. That one good from Melton.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Rose. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. And Edwards with the stop.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Pass to McGee. The Pacers pull it in.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's... And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Doris, that flow state that athletes can achieve where you're in a groove. When you played and you really had it going, what was it like?
You know what, Kevin? I love the descriptions of players like Damian Lillard or Steph Curry when they are really cooking. They talk about the basket is the size of the ocean, that they hear no noise. They see no defenders. They are simply in this state where all the work they've put in has come to pay dividends, and it's so unique and so amazing to watch.
His first personal foul.
Well, Anthony Edwards has got a well-rounded offensive game. He can put it on the deck and draw contact. Shows you right there.
And the Grizzlies leading by 18. And it's Brooks in the corner. Outside Jackson. Fires for 3. No good on that one. So Indiana will take it the other way. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Ja Morant grabs the rebound.
And coming out of high school, Ja Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
And here's Brooks from outside. Drains the three-pointer. Brooks has got 5 points so far.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Brogdon outside. And the dunk to finish it off. Wow, beauty.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Now here's Morant. He's got 10. That one goes. Count it. Morant's got 4 points this quarter. And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, you know, scouts, Greg, were looking right past Ja Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Brooks grabs the board. And the Grizzlies leading by 23. Jackson from long range. The rebound by Washington. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. The shot by Brogdon, no good. And it's Memphis on the break. Payne for three. Here's Jackson. Now here's Morant. 14 points for him.
2 minutes.
The shot missing.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-Star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Here's Jackson. Pass to Bane. There's the triple. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bane's got 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work. He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
The drive by Jackson. And the rejection by Smith. And that is Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession.
For your Pacers.
Clock at 6. Pass to Brooks. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's Morant. Takes the three. Up and no good. Brings his field goal percentage down to 70% in 10 shots. And the wide open shot from Warren. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
Boy, that's the vision and ability to deliver precise passes. Rubio completely on point.
And so it's Memphis.
All right,
riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break.
For your base mates.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The 3-ball. The Grizzlies pull it in. Anderson outside. It's stolen by Taylor. Left side, Warren. Fires the 3. Hands it from downtown. Warren's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Pacers. Here's Rose. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that is one of Derrick Rose's signature moves. May not be as fast as he once was, but boy, that explosive first step remains.
Now, here's Rubio. To the inside. Right side, Rose. Offensive rebound. Pass to Connaughton. For the three. Rebounded by Jackson. And so it's Indiana with it. Here's Beverly. And here is Taylor. Guarded by McGee. Inside. Here's Connaughton. He's off on that one.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Now a veteran in his 30s, Ricky Rubio, Doris, taking on more of a leadership role.
Right, and I think he's a natural fit in that role because this guy won't hesitate to call out teammates, and he also holds himself to a very high standard. Sort of a natural progression for a guy who's played point guard his whole life.
And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
Here's Connaughton. Shot clock at 6. Back to Rose. From deep. That one doesn't go. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Here's Edwards. Ball's knocked loose. And they recover it. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Memphis.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Now here's Rose. Shoots over Washington. Pass to Anderson. Right side Rose. Over Washington. And that one hits back iron.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if you be a little bit more selective.
Boy, defense is no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Pass to Connaughton. McGee trying to break free. That's good on the jump shot. And the Grizzlies lead by 20.
Grizzlies foul.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
Here's Morant. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Pass to Washington. Driving to the basket. And the layup is good.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket? And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Grizzlies.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Ja Morant.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Into the lane. And then Morant slams it in.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
From deep Washington, the Grizzlies pull it in.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just complete.
Tenía para entrar en la tienda, dudo que ese mundo tú ya lo entienda. Me tenía que todas las prendas, ahora pago todos los meses se hacienda.